Hello, good evening, konbanwa. This is Phil, a Kiwi in Japan. Welcome to Treasures for Trigger. It's a Saturday night and I've got my dance music going. I'm ready to party. So thank you for tuning in. I see there's a few people in the chat. I hope you can hear me. Maybe I should turn the music down a little bit on this new feature on StreamYard. So can you hear me? I hope you can. So let's see if I can crank the music. I've got a beer. It's Saturday night. I've got my Australian beer, so I'm ready for Australia's game tomorrow morning, Japan time. So exciting stuff. I hope you guys have been enjoying the cup so far. And yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick update tonight, probably just 20 or 30 minutes. Just to see where everyone is at in the sweepstake, maybe go over some of the results so far and just hear your guys' thoughts and feelings about the whole thing so far. So yep, I've got my Blue Samurai shirt on. Go Japan! They've had an amazing World Cup so far, so that's particularly exciting. So I don't have my assistant here tonight. She's tucked up in bed, and you'll be pleased to know that I've tidied up the mess that she made a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, we did start off 2 weeks ago with the old sweepstake. We had 32 people in the draw, and now we're down to the last 16, starting in a few hours' time. So I thought I'd squeeze in a quick update before the first playoff game begins in a few hours' time. So thanks for tuning in. This is all very last minute. I've sort of mishmashed something together at the last minute. So yeah, it's Saturday night, and I thought, why not spend it with you guys? So thanks for coming along. Great to see. I wasn't sure if anyone would actually be turning up tonight. So let's see who we've got in the chat. So of course we've got our buddy Zazel. Thanks for coming, buddy. We've got Classified is in the house. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. We've got, and is he a Kiwi? Matthew? Kia ora, mate. Thank you for coming along. I know it's early in the morning on the east coast of the States. So thanks for waking up early. Hope you've been enjoying the cup so far. Who else have we got here? I did see another name sneak in. We've got Gaz, of course. Let's go. All right, Gaz. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. All the way from, you're in Boston, right? So it must be early in the morning for you as well. So you've got a couple of your teams through into the next round. And who else have we got? We've got Jewel Who 9. Thanks for tuning in, Jewel Who. I think maybe your team is still in the cup, perhaps. And we've got Ken. Goodness me, what time is it, Ken, over in Vancouver? It must be bloody early for you. So thanks for waking up, pal. 4 a.m. Bloody hell. Awesome stuff. Zazel, are you winning? Well, depends who you're supporting, mate. If you're an Aussie, so you're winning in that regards. But we'll have a quick look to see whether or not your team in the sweepstake has been able to progress to the next stage. So yeah, it has been a couple of upsets so far, and a few surprising results. So you can see I'm looking pretty tired. I've had a few late nights and a few early mornings watching some of the games. So yeah, I think the Asian teams have been the big surprise so far. So Japan, Korea, and Australia as well have been doing really well. So I've got a couple of pictures that I wanted to show you. So yeah, of course it's reached fever pitch here in Japan now, with their two massive upset wins against Germany and against Spain as well. So I know, Gaz, you must be a bit crushed, mate, that Germany hasn't made it through. So that was a huge shock result in the opening round. So yep. And of course, I've been indulging myself as well with a few beers and a few snacks. So it's a great excuse to have a few quiets and watch some entertaining soccer. All right, so yeah, we've one more picture to show you as well. So this final round has just been crazy. We've had like Japan beating Spain. Morocco has topped their pool as well. Korea pulled a win out to sneak into the last 16. And of course, Australia has made it through as well. So some absolutely unbelievable results so far. So it's been really fun to watch as a bit of a neutral. New Zealand doesn't have a team, so it's great watching all the big guns getting beaten. So Gaz is saying here that stress factor was 100%. Now his team is out. It's all about the football, so you can relax a bit more, I guess, Gaz, and jump on the Japanese bandwagon, buddy. All right, so classifieds all about Australia, of course. Oi, oi, oi. So their game is coming up pretty soon. So I'm going to share screen and just show you guys. Hopefully, I don't mute myself this time. Like last time, I muted myself for a decent 5 minutes of the previous stream. So let's see how we go here. Now, can you see that's pretty small, but I'll just do a very quick run through of some of the interesting results. So the opening day, so yeah, we're going back a couple of weeks ago now. So England thrashed the pants out off Iran 6-2. American Wales drew 1-1. That was a bit of a surprise. And this was the big shock. And I know, Matthew, this was your teammate. Saudi Arabia beating Argentina 2-1 was an absolute shock. So, yeah, that was a great way to start the cup. And I kind of thought Saudi Arabia may pull off a miracle and make the next round. So that was a big one. What else do we have here? This is translated from Japanese. So we've got France smashing Australia in the opening game 4-1. So we didn't have too many hopes for Australia in the beginning. And then here we go. Japan beating Germany 2-1. Yeah, that was such a shock. And yeah, the country just went bananas after that win, of course. And it's just, yeah, since that game, the coverage on TV it's just been wall-to-wall soccer. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Spain thrashed Costa Rica 7-0. I think classified, you and your brother ended up being in the same group. So you and your brother played each other in the opening game. So unfortunately, your brother beat you 1-0. I think it's Canada's first World Cup for quite some time. What else have we got here? Scrolling through. All going to plan so far. Here we go, Zazel, mate. So Iran beat Wales 2-0, which was a good result. So that kept Iran in the running for a while. And Senegal, Gaz's team, they've put up a good fight. So they've had a good run as well, and they're into the next round. Surprisingly, England and America drew 0-0. I don't think many people would have predicted that. Australia there with the 1-0 victory over Tunisia. Matthew, Saudi dropping to Poland there 2-0. Unfortunately, buddy. And what else have we got here? Argentina. So my team was Team Trigger. We were Mexico. So we haven't had a very good World Cup. Beaten by Argentina 2-0. Costa Rica beat Japan. So ironically, Japan's easiest game, I think, in the group round against Costa Rica was the one that they lost. Morocco have been giant killers as well. So they beat Belgium 2-0. This was a big group game as well. Spain, Germany, that ended up being a 1-1 draw. This could take forever. Plenty of games, of course. This was one that I was looking forward to, actually. England versus Wales. A bit of a UK grudge match, but England won that pretty comfortably, 3-0. Look at this. Tunisia 1-0 against France. So we're getting into the later stages now. Australia beating Denmark 1-0. So yeah, plenty of upsets, eh? This is the sort of the final round here. We've got Japan beating Spain 2-1. And that game was being played at the same time as Germany against Costa Rica. So that was pretty exciting stuff. So Germany managed to put on a few goals, 4-2 against Costa Rica. So Gaz was probably having heart attacks watching that and keeping an eye on the Japan score as well. And then last night, Japan time anyway. Yeah, all of these are upsets really. Korea beat Portugal 2-1. Cameroon beat Brazil 1-0. So it's just been an absolutely crazy World Cup so far. So exciting stuff. Well, I've enjoyed it anyway. So stop that, and here I am back on the big screen again. So that's a bit of an update, guys, of what we've seen so far. And I'll just pull up the right. Zazel did remind me to take off the comments because I tend to leave them up. Tend to leave them up for a long time. Let's just catch up with the chat a little bit here. Gaz is saying he flatlined watching that last game. I bet you did, mate. Have you guys been able to watch much of it? Like the time zones are pretty crappy for me in not New Zealand, in Japan. So a lot of the games are at like 10 p.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. Some of the games are like 5 a.m. So I can wake up and as I'm getting ready for work, I can kind of watch the second half of some of the games. So, yep. So Gaz is pretty excited. Senegal is still in the hunt. The Lions. Is Rob Vegas in the house? Oh, here you go, Rob. G'day, mate. Thanks for joining the party. Cheers. And Aussie, still in the running, which is awesome to see. So thanks for coming along. All right. So yeah, this is the initial score that we had. So let's say our sayonaras and thank you for coming to the to the unfortunate 16 who are no longer with us. Some of you are in the chat now. I'm going to organize a special prize lottery for those that are in the chat tonight whose team has already exited. So stay tuned. Don't run away because your team's not in the cup anymore. I've got something up my sleeve as a wee carrot for you to keep following. So stick around, and I'll let you know how you can still win something from me. So Group A, we had Rolando, Hans Chow, Gaz, and the PGM show. So unfortunately, Rolando and Hans Chow. So Rolando had Qatar, Hans had Ecuador. So both of you guys are gone, unfortunately. And Gaz and the PM Joe live to fight another round. Group B, we've got Zazel there, who's in a keep on collecting sandwich between Andrew and Matt. So you're the meat in the middle there, buddy. Unfortunately, you are gone, Burger, Zazel. Iran didn't quite make the cut. And also Payne's Toy Samples, who had Wales, they didn't progress either. So We've got both of the Keep On Collecting lads through to the next round. So Andrew and Matt with England and USA progressing through to the next round. All right, so Group C, this is Team Tregurtha's group. I'm gutted to say, and I'm sure you guys are all devastated as well, that Team Trigger has been eliminated. Apparently, it's the first time in 7 World Cups that Mexico haven't progressed to the next round. So, just my bloody luck. They've had a shocker and not progressed. So yeah, Boo Earns, my sentiments exactly. Zazel, Boo Earns for me too. Boo Earns for Mexico. Boo Earns for Iran. Yep, bugger. So yeah, Team Trigger is out, and also Matthew, my friend. We had such a great start with Saudi. I know you were gutted to get them in the beginning, but they surprised us all after that first game against Argentina. I watched a bit of Saudi's games. They were actually playing really exciting, attacking soccer too. So yeah, a bit disappointed to see that they didn't progress. So Matthew, you and I are both out together, my friend. And Matthew is saying Boo Earns as well. We're all saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns to this World Cup. So we're both out. So left in Group C, we've got Kelly, the Slaughter daughter, who, by the way, is a bit of a reminder for me. She did a great stream today, this morning, my time, going back over her latest Spartan adventure. So yeah, check that out, guys. She did a great race recently with a couple of other people. So go and check out that video. So Kelly, the Slaughter daughter in Argentina, is still in. And GI Joe _PTY Instagram account with Poland has also progressed to the next round. So Group D, we've got actually Julhu 9, Denmark actually has been eliminated, I'm sorry to say. And also Ryan, Island of Misfit Toy Collectors with Tunisia have been eliminated too. So progressing through from Group D, we have got Wilhelm Toy and Hobby with France, who look like a bit of a hot favourite at the moment. And Rob Vegas, there you go, buddy. You are progressing with Australia. Hoi, hoi, hoi. So that is awesome stuff. I bet you're stoked about that. And yeah, I think their game is coming up fairly soon, in a few hours' time. I think 4 a.m. my time in Japan. So set your alarm clocks. It's probably going to mean that it's about 5 or 6 a.m. So Zazel, set your alarm, buddy. I know you'll be keen to watch that. All right, so France and Australia through from Group D. Group E, we have got, now again, we've got a few surprises here. Good surprises from my point of view. So Space Commander with Germany has been eliminated. So Space Commander, if you're watching, mate, your team is out. And also Scott Crusher has been eliminated with Costa Rica. So we've got left, we have got Spain, we've got Rani Silva, who was late to the sweepstake. She came in late and she scooped up a pretty good team. So well done, Rani. You're through to the next round with Spain. And also Luke K. Art, you are through with Japan. So good stuff. Nippon. It's great to see that they're through to the final 16. All right, so many teams. Group F, both the classified bro and classified. I am terribly sorry to say that you guys have been eliminated. So we've got Magnificent Kaboom with Morocco. They've been a surprise package. They topped the table. And also Adam with Go Figure with Croatia. You're through to the next round, the final 16. Group G, we've got, who have we got here? We've got Ryan My wee emblems covering things here. We've got Ryan the Collector Kid representing Brazil, through, of course. And we've got Dino Riders UK with the Switzerland are through to the last 16. So Craig Eason, I think that team, I've only got the flag there, is that Cameroon, I think. And we've got Charlie with his Instagram account with Serbia are out. And last but not least, Group H, we have got Mark Potter with Uruguay. That was a surprise out, so they're out of the cup. And Toy Connections, Ken, if you're still awake, mate, afraid it's bad news. You can go back to sleep now. Give Ralph a cuddle from me. You and Garner are out of here. Okay, so we have got Sergeant Slaughter. You are through to the next round. Excellent with Korea. It's another big surprise. And we have got Nolan with Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo through to the final 16 as well. So, yep. Commiserations, congratulations to all of those people, and thanks for coming. And we have sort of cut it down to the final 16. So, yep, not gonna win. Sorry, Ken, you are gone, burger buddy. All right, so let's have a look then at the next round. So it's starting in a few hours' time. So I hope you can see this. Okay, so this is the lineup of the battle royales for the final 16 matches. So we've got coming up first. So it's going to. This is midnight. So what have we got here? It's 9:20 p.m. Japan time on a Saturday night now. So literally in 2.5 hours time. Exciting stuff. So the Americans in the chat, Matthew, Gaz, hopefully you guys have got some free time to watch the match. So we've got the Dutch, the Netherlands playing the USA. So it's the PGM show up against Matt from Keep On Collecting in the opening game. That should be a cracking game. I think, I guess the USA will be the underdogs slightly for that. But yeah, that's going to be really close. It's hard to tell who will win that. So yeah, for me, it's hard. I don't know if I'm going to stay up and watch the midnight game or get up early to watch the 4 a.m. game. It's I've got to make a call and pick one of them, I think. So the next game at 4 a.m. Tomorrow morning, my time. So this will be about probably 6 a.m. In Australia. We've got Argentina. We've got the Slaughter Daughter taking on Rob Vegas. What a grudge match that is. Argentina versus Australia. The Slaughter Daughter versus Rob Vegas. And Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Let's hope the Australians can pull out another upset. It will be a massive upset if Australia can beat Argentina. But yeah, fingers crossed it happens. And then we have got coming up on Tuesday, this will be Monday night midnight Japan time. We've got Japan versus Croatia. So I'll definitely be watching this one live, I think. So Luke Kayart with Japan taking on Adam at Go Figure. So Japan, Croatia. And then we have got also Ryan, the Collector Kid with Brazil, taking on, good luck, Ryan, you're taking on Sergeant Slaughter, my friend, with South Korea. So, who would want to go up against Sergeant Slaughter? He'll be shitting himself, I think. So, yep, fingers crossed. South Korea can do the business against Brazil. That'll be a massive upset as well. So that's the top half of the table. So basically, as you can see, like the top two games here, the winners of those will face each other in the quarterfinals. So this is the top half of the draw. So one of these 8 teams will be in the final, probably in a couple of weeks' time. So that's the top half of the table. Let's have a look at how things look at the bottom. So we've got France versus Poland. We've got Wilhelm, Toy and Hobby going up against G.I. Joe, PTY. So I think France look pretty good at the moment. So let's see how they go. And then we've got Andrew from Keep On Collecting, who's got England up against Gaz. So Gaz, you've got Senegal. You're up against England in the next round. Yeah, great to see some of these African teams make it through. A lot of the time, it's mostly European, South American teams, but there's such a big mix of teams from different parts of the world, which has made this World Cup pretty awesome. The next game, we've got Morocco with magnificent Kaboom. Morocco have been a surprise package. They were in a tough pool and they ended up top of the table, and they're taking on Spain in Rani Silva. And then to close things off, we have got Nolan and Portugal taking on Dino Riders UK and the Swiss. So that is the bottom half of the table, and you can see how things will progress there. And again, one of these teams, one of these 8 teams will be in the final in a couple of weeks' time. So there we go, guys. That's a bit of an update on where things stand. I'm going to take a breath and take a sip of beer. And yeah, let's see what's. It's very hard when you're doing these streams to keep an eye on I find keeping an eye on the chat very difficult. I find doing more than one thing difficult. So what's Matthew saying here? Brazil needs to be knocked down a notch or 2. Yeah, put them in their place. Yeah, I'd love to see a team that hasn't won it before actually lift the cup. Yep, Gaz, you feeling confident, mate? How are you feeling about playing England? Yeah, who knows? Strange things have happened so far. I reckon we'll get 1 or 2 more upsets in the final round of 16. So yeah, it should be good watching. All right. Now, I was going to mention as well that for those of you, and there's a few of you guys in the chat, I think we've got Classified, Zazel, Matthew as well. Anyone else in the chat whose team has been knocked out? I think just the 3 of you guys, and Julhu 9 as well. 4 of you. So I've got some exciting news. Ken, I hope you're watching, because even in Japan, I've managed to figure out how to get some t-shirts sorted out. So I have managed to check that out. Woohoo! Treasures for Trigger, a Kiwi toy collector in Japan. With some merch. So I've managed to get a few t-shirts, and I thought for guys in the chat, and this may be a prize that I give out to 3rd place as well if they're not willing to. Remember, 3rd prizes, you have to actually buy your own plane ticket and come over to Japan and pick up your prize. If that turns out to be a difficult option for you, maybe I'll slip a t-shirt in the post for you. But I'm going to offer that up as well to those of you guys who are in the chat, whose team has been knocked out. So the 4 of you guys that are in the chat, what I want you to do is, can you tell me which team are you predicting to win the World Cup? And if your team wins the World Cup, I will send you a t-shirt. So it's a massive booby prize, a Treasures for Trigger t-shirt. So let me know. I'll keep an eye out. Let me know in the chat. Have a wee think about it. I'll give you a few minutes to think about it. If you want to look through, I'm not sure how closely you follow the soccer or follow the World Cup. Think of a team, and I'll make a note, and I don't want you all to choose the same team either. That'll be boring. So otherwise, I'll be sending out 4 T-shirts. All right. So we've got Matthew is first up. He's picking Brazil. So Matthew, on my trusty iPad, I'll put Brazil. I thought you wanted Spain, Matthew. What are you talking? You were all about Spain a couple of weeks ago. Have you changed your tune now that they struggled against Japan? Okay, Okay, so Matthew is sticking with Brazil. He's going out on a limb there. Oh, I love it, Zazel. Zazel is sticking with Australia. That is brilliant. Zazel is picking Australia to go all the way. Fantastic. And Classified is saying Spain or Brazil. So Classified, I guess we'll put you as a Spain. And Julhu9. Oh, Julhu9 is also saying Spain. Okay, that's cool. I'll give you Spain as well then. So if Spain wins the World Cup, I'll be sending out a couple of T-shirts to Australia by the looks of it. So that's cool. Awesome stuff. What's Rob Vegas saying here? Now, which country would I support? You know how I will roll. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I didn't want to make this a very long stream, guys, because hopefully some people who haven't been able to watch it live could have a quick catch up before they watch the opening games. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do in the stream tonight is give you a bit of an update, a bit of a progress report. Rains in Spain fall mostly in the plains. Okay. That's pretty good for a Saturday night, Zazel. What have we got here from Matthew? Can we buy your merch, Phil? I need a Treasures for Trigger mug in my cupboard. You need a mug of my mug. I'll see if I can sort something out. Yeah, quite exciting actually getting the old merch sorted out. All right. Okay. Well, let's see if I can set something up on the online store. Some people seem to have problems with it. A shirt and a mug. Okay, shirts and mugs. Shirts and mugs. No lunch boxes classified. All right. Cool. Well, I'm so stoked that you guys came to the live stream. Yeah, I kind of literally decided to do this a couple of hours ago, so I was frantically putting together a few slides and trying to make it look decent. So yeah, it's fun, actually quite fun doing a stream on a Saturday night. Usually the streams are early in the morning and I'm half asleep. And as Zazel will know, like with our time zones, with the American audience, we're knocking back our coffees and stuff. But doing a night stream with the beer is quite fun. Maybe we should do this more often. And what else? Oh, that's what I was going to say as well. This is a bit of a plug. I'll take this off. How do I remove that? I've been yabbering on. What am I doing? That's the bottom. Remove. There we go. There, I'm back on screen. All right. So actually, this is a bit of a plug. I don't think it's been promoted much yet, but there's a few of us YouTubers who are getting together the following weekend. We're doing like a Christmas. It's like a Christmas streamathon with Zazel and co. I think it's going to be next Sunday morning my time. And so yeah, each one of us will be doing an hour stream. So on my stream, I'll give by that stage, I think it will be semi-final time of the World Cup. So on that stream, I'll give another update on where we are at with the sweepstake. So we'll be down to the final 4, down to the nitty gritty. So you keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I think that's going to be basically in a week's time. A Christmas special streamathon. So I think it's Zazel with the Slaughterhouse, Ken Toy Connections, Adam with Go Figure, myself, Ryan, the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors, and Kelly, the Slaughter Daughter, with a few other special guests as well. So that should be fun. So yeah, pencil that into your diary, and then I'll give an update on my stream about where we are at with the sweepstake. So yep, down to the final 16. Very, very exciting. And I should remind everyone what the prizes are. So the first prize, you'll come on a bit of a shop with me. Let's go out and hit the toy hobby shops in Japan, and let's see if we can find yourself something nice that I can send over to you. The second prize is something that hasn't fallen and smashed to the ground and been destroyed by my enthusiastic daughter. So something's still in one piece. We'll have a wee look around the toy collection room and find you something as a prize. And then quite possibly a t-shirt, or if you're able to wing your way over to Japan, you'll be able to rummage through my collection room firsthand and steal something out of my collection. So yeah, all good. So yeah, that's about it. So we're about 2.5 hours from kickoff. What are we thinking, guys, for this opening game? Are we thinking America can do it? Is it America? I've lost track. Hang on. What is this opening game? I think I did say it was. Yes, it is the Dutch. It is the Dutch versus the Americans. What do we reckon, Gaz? Can the Americans do it? Matthew, can you guys upset the Dutch? Are you confident? Score predictions, please. Score predictions. I'm thinking American can do it 1-0. What do we reckon, Gaz? Can we get an upset here? Matthew, you're on my list of streams 1, 2, 3. Yes. I'm sure the streamathons will continue to get bigger and bigger as we go. It'll get to a point where there'll be 10 of us. We'll be doing 10 or 12-hour streamathons. It'll be a whole day soon. Maybe some of us will get subbed out at some point too. So, yep, I'm sure there's enough room for everyone in the party. Oh yes, so Zazel's saying Hans, Gaz, and Space Commander are coming to add a bit of charm. Cool. Classified your penciling in the streamathon. Good to hear. Phil, we should team up with Rob and do a stream for our time zones. You bet, buddy. Maybe we could start doing a new Saturday night thing and just start getting plastered on screen. Yeah. Cool. All right. What else are we saying? Matthew, you're saying no? Is that no that America can't do it? Zazel, there we go, mate. USA. Zazel, who would you pick if it was USA versus Australia in the final? You being such a massive Sergeant Slaughter fan, would that sort of sway you America's way, or would you be still supporting your homeland? I'll put you on the spot there. Would you go Australia or would you go America? Gaz, hell yeah, 1-0 to the US. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's sounding pretty good to me too. I like the sound of that. Matthew gets to share one with Rob Vegas. Yeah. For sure. All right. Is anyone? Are you guys going to get up to watch the? I guess for the Americans, you kind of seem to be lucky with your time zones. I think most of the games are during the day for you, but the Aussies in the house there, are you guys going to get up early to watch your countryman upset Argentina in the morning? Aussie. Matthew's saying the Dutch will trounce us. Oh dear. Well, Saudi Arabia bet Argentina, mate. So anything's possible. Yeah, stay confident, mate. I think is America ranked 16. America's got a pretty good world ranking now. They're sort of ranked in the top 20 in the world. So Zazel would be supporting US Australia. Okay, all right. So his loyalties are divided there. All right. I'm always liking a hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, Rob Vegas. Hell yeah to Australia. Australia can do it. All right. Score predictions. Australia versus Argentina. That's probably an even more of a. Let's bring this back on screen again. It's probably an even more of an uphill battle, maybe, in what the USA have got. I'm picking Australia. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Australia. No, I'm gonna say 2-2. I think we're gonna get a penalty shootout. It's gonna go into extra time, and then the Aussies will pull one out of their asses and get a shootout victory against Argentina. And yeah, that'll be the end of Messi's career. All right. Cool. All right. I'm sure you're loving this, Hazel. But yeah, I appreciate your enthusiasm for this, mate. Go sports. USA, Australia, Japan, Brazil. Is that your top four? Your semi-finals there, Zazel? Go to sports. Nice. I love it. I love your enthusiasm for everything, Zazel, even if it's something that you're not interested in, really. I love you're supporting us all and you're backing us all no matter what our interests are. So we all love you for it, mate. By the way, Zazel, I know you've got a members stream in the morning. Is that one for your wheel spin, or is that still to come for the next round of your GoFundMe stuff? Sarge will be a surprise sub for South Korea and score a hat. Well, I would definitely pay good money to see that. G.I. Joe should make a cartoon, maybe make an episode where Sarge comes on and plays for South Korea in a soccer match. That'd be a great episode. Wheeler spin is needed. I agree, Classified, and you're doing an outstanding job with your administration of the whole GoFundMe stuff as well. You're keeping Zazel in line, and no, I'll do a wheel spin on my own time. Member streamers for members time. Fair enough, buddy. So let's keep an eye out for when the next wheel spin is. I'm sure Zazel will make a good announcement of that in due time. All right, guys. Well, I should probably start packing things up and get some beauty sleep. Maybe I'll get a quick power nap in before the midnight game, which is not too far away. Maybe I'll watch both. Maybe I'll just have an all-nighter and just keep drinking right through the night. Wake up early. Well, not wake up at all and just keep watching and follow Zazel's member stream in the morning. So, yep, enjoy the footy, guys, if you're watching it. Good luck to America. Good luck to Australia, and good luck to all of you guys still left in the hunt, in the running for the prizes. And yep, Matthew, good luck with Brazil. Zazel, good luck with Australia. Classified and Jolfu9, good luck with Spain. Perhaps a t-shirt will be coming your way in a couple of weeks' time. So thanks for joining me, guys. It's been awesome to catch up and hanging out with you for 45 minutes or so. I'll let you get on with your evenings and or your mornings. And yeah, thanks, Zazel. Awesome. Thanks, Gaz. Thanks for getting up early, mate. Matthew as well. Yeah, it's great. I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning or something over in the States. So yeah, awesome stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to stop yabbering away and finish my beer and wish you good night. O yasumi nasai, as they say in Japan. Sweet dreams, sweet soccer dreams, and let's hope I can watch it or wake up in the early in the morning if I pass out and see some good results for Australia and America. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.